Okay, hi students, it's Professor Tyberg. I hope you're having a great day today. I just wanted to walk you through how to identify a thesis statement because this is a skill that is going to be invaluable for you in all of college, really. So I'm going to focus again on Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail to illustrate this skill. Here we go. First of all, what is a thesis? Part 1. Let's define it briefly. A thesis is the main point of a text. It's the text's center of gravity. So all the supporting evidence gets directed toward the thesis statement. Secondly, an opinion, it's an opinion someone can disagree with or agree with. If you cannot disagree with a thesis statement, it's probably not a very strong thesis because there's nothing to argue about. Third, while more specific than a topic, a thesis is more general than a topic sentence and even more general than supporting evidence and examples. Okay, what is a thesis? Part 2. Let's define it a little bit more. It can be thought of as an answer to a question, a solution to a problem, or a position on a debate. All right, now that you know what it is, where can you find a thesis statement? As you know, a thesis is often at the beginning of a text, but it could also be at the end of a text, and sometimes it's in both places if the author restates the thesis at the end. However, sometimes the thesis is even in the middle of an essay. And even other times, a thesis is unstated and implied. So you have to read between the lines and infer what the thesis statement is. Sometimes you have to put it in your own words to figure out what it is. And we're going to be doing that later. Where to look, part 2. Okay, so read the first paragraph to look for it. If it's not there, read the last paragraph to look for it. If it's still not there, read the second paragraph in the essay to look for it. If it's not there, read the second to last paragraph to look for the thesis. You get the pattern. If it's not there, read the third paragraph, and if it's not there, read the third to last paragraph, and so on and so forth. If you haven't found the thesis yet, I would skim through and read all the topic sentences. And if you still don't find it, just read the entire article. Okay. So let's look at some of these in greater detail. A thesis can be an answer to a question. So first, what is the question the author is responding to? Well, in Letter from Birmingham Jail, one question is, why is Martin Luther King in Birmingham if he does not live there? So a thesis can be the answer to that question. Well, he's there because, as he claims, America is interconnected and interwoven. He writes, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly." Okay, let's go on to a solution to a problem, which can also be a thesis. So, what is the problem the author addresses in Letter from Birmingham Jail? King writes that there are underlying causes that have brought about unfair conditions and racial prejudice for the Black community in Birmingham. So, what is King's solution to the problem? He argues that there needs to be protesting, demonstrations, a nonviolent direct action program that addresses the underlying racism rather than the clergyman's superficial kind of social analysis. Okay, a thesis can also be a position on a debate. So in Letter from Birmingham Jail, what is the debate the author is offering an opinion about? Well, the debate is that the clergymen have accused Martin Luther King of acting in an unwise and untimely way. The answer, though, Martin Luther King's position in this debate, is that he has not acted in an unwise and untimely way. He claims that his actions were neither unwise nor untimely. The city's white power structure left the black community with no alternative. So the thesis that I came up with, I kind of had to put it in my own words because I didn't find it explicitly in the text. So I cobbled something together here. Contrary to the clergyman's complaints, King acts in both a wise and timely manner to help those with whom he is interconnected. Indeed, justice demands that through nonviolent direct action, he must assist the victims of racial prejudice at the hands of the white power structure. Okay, so I hope that sort of clarifies how to identify thesis statements in a text. Have a great day.